I said, genuinely impressed. Sarah, ever the enigma, just smiled. Keep it, she said, pushing the box towards me. Keep it? What would I do with it? I'm a guy. Makeup isn't exactly my thing. I gestured to my plain t-shirt and jeans. I was more comfortable with a controller in my hand than a contour brush. She shrugged, her eyes holding a strange intensity. Just keep it for a day, please? Just one day. I didn't understand her insistence, but Sarah was a good friend. And, to be honest, the box was captivating. Fine. I conceded. But if I start experimenting with eyeliner, you're to blame. I took the box home, its weight surprisingly comforting in my hands. I placed it on my desk, the intricate patterns shimmering under the desk lamp. It was strangely out of place amongst my action figures and textbooks. I tried to ignore it, focusing on my homework, but my eyes kept drifting back to its allure. That night, I had the most bizarre dream. I dreamt I was opening the makeup box. Inside, nestled amongst velvet cushions, was a woman so beautiful, she seemed to glow. Then the scene shifted. I was watching her apply makeup, each stroke deliberate, each color adding to her ethereal beauty. Finally, she applied a deep crimson lipstick, the color mirroring the fire in her eyes. She turned to me, a knowing smile playing on her lips. Look, she whispered, her voice like the chime of distant bells. It's you. I woke up with a gasp, my heart hammering against my ribs. The dream was unsettling, vivid in a way dreams rarely are. I sat up, my hands trembling. I glanced around my room, a desperate need to ground myself in reality. Reflection staring back at me was a stranger. My jawline was softer, rounder. My eyes, once a plain brown, now sparkled with an almost unnatural luminescence. My skin was flawless, smooth as silk. A beautiful, terrified woman. Panic clawed at my throat. I didn't sleep the rest of the night, pacing my room, trying to make sense of the impossible. As soon as the sun peeked over the horizon, I bolted out the door and raced to Sarah's house. She answered the door with a knowing smile. Good morning, she said, her voice unconcerned. What have you done? I shrieked, my voice cracking with fear and exhaustion. What's in that box? I've become a woman. Sarah calmly led me inside. It's a magical makeup box, she explained, as if discussing the weather. It allows you to experience your deepest desires. My deepest desires. Sarah raised an eyebrow. Have you never wondered what it would be like? To feel that power, that beauty? I saw it in your eyes, the curiosity. That's why I gave you the box, not the makeup inside. The box itself is the key. It transforms you into what you secretly yearn to be. I was speechless. The idea was ludicrous, horrifying, but the undeniable truth was staring back at me in the mirror that was now my reflection. What do? I asked, my voice barely a whisper. Embrace it, Sarah said, her eyes gleaming with an almost predatory satisfaction. Replaced by a new reality, a reality sculpted by a magical makeup box and my own hidden desires. Now I watch, I observe, I look for someone else, someone with that same spark of curiosity, that secret longing for something more. And when I find that person, I will pass the makeup box on. Because everyone deserves a chance to experience their deepest desires, right? Even if it means becoming someone or something they never expected.